Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Horse2 Tony here. Today's video, we're taking out the Spitfire MK.IX. Hands down, my favorite Spitfire in this game, especially mid-tier Spitfires, just because it has a good top speed, a good turn time, and a good rate of climb. And the biggest selling point on the MK.IX for me is the extra 20mm ammo that you get with it. As anyone that flies Spitfires knows, those 20mm, that's what you use to kill enemy planes. Those 7.7 Browning machine guns might as well just be a 22 LR that you're shooting at a plane, just praying it goes down. In this video, you'll see F-82, a P-51 that I am just lighting up with the 7.7 machine guns, and they're just not dying. It's especially a problem with how they have the team comps now, being that they have United States and Japan on the side versus everybody else. The United States planes, as we know, are heavily armored, so those 7.7s really don't do much to American planes. You really need to use your 20mm cannons. But guys, with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the Spitfire. This Spitfire has a top speed of 404 miles per hour when spaded, a 17.7 turn time when spaded, and damn near 4,000 feet a minute rate of climb. Guys, if you don't fly the MK.IX, you need to fly the MK.IX, especially if you're flying the other ones that have less 20mm ammo. That extra 20mm ammo means a lot, especially in games. Now, with this ace coming up, I have 6 kills in it. I'm discounting one of the kills because I took a kill from a teammate because he lit a P-51 on fire, and I ended up killing the P-51 just because he started shooting at a P-47 that was my squad mate, and I wanted to make sure my P-47 squad mate wasn't gonna die. I mean, that's the only time I will ever steal a kill, is when that kill is about to kill someone else. That's the only time it's ever gonna happen. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this ace video. This is a real good one. It's a little chopped up just because it's a bigger map, so there's a lot of me just flying, looking for a fight, or trying to get into a fight, so I cut out all the boring parts for you guys. So guys, start off the match. I do what I usually do, and I try to climb to be the highest plane in the sky. Everyone kind of went low because this is kind of one of those weird maps with the mountains, so altitude's kind of fucky when you're reading it. I'm coming in. I notice I have a high energy state with my speed, and I see this P-51. My thing was I was going to merge with him, get him to start turning, slowing down, and then I'd be able to deal with him with my turn time. My ability to be able to out-turn him, and my acceleration. But he ends up diving down to try to help his teammate get a kill, so I follow him down low, which we all know, never follow a Spitfire down low, and never leave yourself as a target for a Spitfire to come down on. He starts pulling up to avoid this mountain, which kind of leads up to an easy kill. Aim's kind of bad, but we end up taking him down. So at this point, I'm about to go over and engage another set of P-51, a P-51 right here. So as I'm going, I look around real quick, and I see a friendly BF-109. He's in a bit of a pickle, so instead of taking that easy kill and going for the guy that's by himself, I decide to break off and go and help my teammate just to ensure we can win this match. This is what people should do. This is a team game. You should be always willing to break off an easy kill to go get your teammate out of a sticky situation, which, as you guys are about to see, me helping him lines up some easy kills on that P-51 and this F-82. Real easy kills for me. Pull back up, make sure he's alive, and we're all good. Next thing I'm going to try to do is immediately find new targets to engage, just because I know with the altitude we're at with these P-51s, I have the advantage, especially in terms of mobility. So that's what I'm going to try to use, is try to use my mobility to the best ability as I can, especially with all these mountains and trees you can weave through. You can have a lot of fun with the Spitfire. But I ended up not having to do that. This is a pretty easy match for me. I just ended up coming in kind of like a cleanup guy. This was a risky head-on I did with this P-51. Get a couple of hits, turn up, use my maneuverability. He gets it on fire. This is that one kill I was talking about earlier where I end up stealing it. I'm just kind of trailing him, following him. I was going to wiggle wings at him, and right as I pull off, he starts shooting at my P-47. So So I ended up having to kill him just because I wanted to ensure that P-47 didn't die. Like I said earlier, that's the only time I'll ever advocate stealing a kill, is when you're saving another teammate with it. So I tell the guy why I stole it. He was okay with the reason. I was like, he was shooting at the P-47. I had to take it. He ends up telling me it's okay, which is good. He was a good sport about it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team game. You don't want any of your team to die for a stupid reason like that by just leaving someone on fire and moving on. So coming up, we're going to engage another F-82. It skipped ahead just because it was boring. It was just a lot of me flying. Get some criticals on this F-82. And this is where those 7.7s suck, because I shot the hell out of him right there. He didn't die. Like, I shot his whole tail section, at least his left and right fuselage a couple times, and he's still going. But his friendly P-51 comes in and tries to fight me. If you guys notice during this fight, I'm keeping my eyes on both enemies, because I want to make sure that F-82 doesn't turn to re-engage and kill me while I'm sitting here messing with this P-51. So I'm always looking at that F-82 to make sure he's not going to try to turn and fight. But I'm pretty sure with the amount of bullets I put into him, he wasn't coming back. So I immediately put all my focus onto this P-51. This P-51, again, eats a lot of shots. I don't know if you guys can see the crosshair if you're watching on your phone or whatever, but that crosshair is lighting up with hits, and it's just the lackluster ability of those 7.7s. Because right here is like the longest I miss a shot is right there. Score another couple of hits on him, score more hits right here, and he's still not dead. I end up trying to loop around, get another angle on him, and my squad mate I saved earlier comes in and cleans up the kill for me. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit salty, but also I didn't have many rounds left, so it was probably a good idea. He came in and swooped up that kill from me. So we skip ahead a little bit. It was F-82 left, XP-55 and B-17. F-82 ends up dying in a head-on with a yak, and XP-55 runs to the airfield and doesn't want to fight me, so I go after this B-17. If you notice with this B-17, I'm only aiming at engines when I'm firing at them. I'm only aiming for those wings. I'm just trying to get those engines to spark and get out as fast as I can, just so he can't hit me with those 50 cals. I do a little error of maneuver right there and kind of turn back into him when I shouldn't have, and it would have costed me if he was a little bit better at aiming. He would have taken me down. But easy kill on that B-17. Always remember, if you're fighting a bomber, don't go for fuselage shots. Go not even tail shots, because I don't know if you guys have seen bombers that can fly without rudders or elevators. They just use their flaps nonstop to keep themselves up. Always aim for engines, get those fires. If you don't kill them right out with the fire, they're down in engine, so they're going to be an easier target. So this is that XP-55, and every time I tried to engage him, he kept running back to his airfield. I think he knew he was at a disadvantage because he couldn't get enough speed to boom and zoom on me, so he was trying to lure me into his airfield. So I tell him I'm not going to fall for it, pull up and away. This was all a bait to get him to come out. I wanted him to think I was losing speed by climbing, and then for him to turn around and engage. Because at that distance, he should be able to dive and get enough speed to catch up to me and be faster with what I'm doing. And it ends up working because I see him turn to engage, and then I'm immediately going to turn into him and pitch down. Pitching down to regain my energy state, get faster. And he ends up eating a nasty head-on. I'm pretty proud of my head-on skills. I'm pretty good at head-ons. I know just about where to aim. I see his shots come in, dodge them just by tilting up, get a quick burst off. And that's it, guys. That was 6 kills in this video. It was a real easy match. Like I said, this is real chopped up because I cut out all the boring parts of me flying from point A to point B just to get into fights. And that's it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And this is a real fun one. I enjoy the Spitfire MK.IX. If you don't fly it, you should fly it. And guys, like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos for more content. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.